ready to learn about another letter and do another fun project? I know I'm ready. So we're going to start off with a song so we can get ourselves awake and excited about what we're going to do today. All right? Okay. We've done this one before. The name of it is All Together. So I need for you to stand up because we're going to clap, we're going to stamp our feet, we're going to wiggle and shake and move around. Okay? All right, let's do it.
Everybody, all together now.
What do we have to do?
Everybody, clap your hands.
Clap your hands.
Everybody, all together now.
No, I have to move while I'm clapping my hands. I can't sit still.
Everybody, clap your hands. Everybody,
Okay, what's next?
all together now. Everybody, stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet.
Everybody,
If you're standing, you can stomp your feet like me.
everybody, stomp your feet. Everybody, stomp your feet.
But we have to do what we just did. Remember what it was?
Everybody, clap your hands.
Clap your hands. Okay, we're going to repeat what we're doing, okay?
Together
All right,
now.
what's next?
Everybody, swing and sway.
Swing and sway.
Everybody, all together now. Everybody, swing and sway. Everybody, swing and
And what
sway.
did we do before this?
Everybody, stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet. And what did we do before that?
Everybody, clap your hands.
Clap your hands. Okay, what's next?
Everybody,
Let's listen.
all together now. Everybody, shake it down.
Oh, shake it down. That's the one I like the best.
All together now. Everybody, shake it down. Everybody, shake it down.
Okay, what did we do before that?
Everybody, swing and sway.
Swing and sway.
Everybody, stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Clap your hands. Okay, what's next?
All together now. Everybody, turn around.
Turn around. We can do that.
All together now. Everybody, turn around.
I'm going to do it again.
Everybody, turn around.
Okay, what now?
Everybody, shake it down. Everybody, swing and sway.
Swing and sway.
Everybody, stomp your feet.
Stomp your feet.
Everybody, clap your hands.
Clap your hands. What's next?
Everybody, sit back down.
Sit back down. We can do that too. Okay, all right. So we're going to sit back down, but I am going to be right back. And we will talk a little bit about our calendar. Okay, I'll be right back. Are you ready for the calendar? I hope so. Do you remember it? This is what it looks like. Our calendar can tell us a couple of things, like the month of the year. You all have birthdays, don't you? And your birthday is during one of the 12 months of the year. The first month is January, and that's why it's at the top of the calendar, because the month is January. Do you have a birthday during January? Or is your birthday during February, or March, or April, or May, or June, or July, or August when it's really warm out, or September, or October when the leaves start to change, or November, or December when it starts to get cold? I'm sure you know when your birthday is. If you don't, that's okay. You can ask Mom or Dad or Grandma or Grandpa. I'm sure they can tell you when your birthday is, and you'll remember it. Our calendar also lets us know the day of the week. There are 7 days in the week, and we sang that song. We're going to sing it in a few minutes, okay? But let's say those days of the week, and I'm going to point to them. Our calendar is a little different than the way the song goes, but let's say the days the way they are here on the calendar. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Our song starts with Monday, but that's okay because the days of the week are all the same no matter which way we say them. And our calendar tells us the date. Every day has a different date. And the month of January has 31 days in it. Our calendar goes up to 31. We're going to try to count up to 31 in a little bit, okay? We'll see if we can do that together. Okay. Our calendar tells us one more thing. Our calendar can show us if today's a sunny day, a windy day, a cloudy day, a rainy day, or a snowy day. Well, remember, as I used to say to you, I can only talk about the weather the way it is when I get up in the morning. So when I got up today, it was cloudy, but I think the sun started peeking out a little bit. So maybe that's the kind of day that you see too. But I'm just going to put cloudy up right now. All right, anything else? One more thing. Our calendar tells us the year, and it's a new year. The year is 2021. 2021. Okay, let's sing about the days of the week. Let's try that song together. I'll point to the days of the week when we sing them on the song. Here we go.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the days of the week.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the days of the week. Start each day with a smile, make each day full of fun.
Of course.
So let's make each and every day a very, very special one. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the days of the week. The days of the week. The days of the week.
Okay. All right. So those were the days of the week. We did that really well, I think. Okay. So now let's try counting the days, all right? I told you January has 31 days. Let's see if we can count those days together. You try it with me, all right? And if you get stuck, just listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. We did it. We counted all the way to 31. Okay, it'll become easier the next time you do it, but we'll do it together again. Okay, so I think we're done with the calendar, and I think now it's time to talk about the letters. We did some of those letters already. Let me move the calendar down. Okay, and here are the letters. Let's sing the song about the letters, and then we can find out what our project is going to be today. Okay, I have to find that song first. So let's see if I can get and then we'll sing it together. I will point to the letters, okay? I'll point to them as we sing them, and we have to sing them 3 times, okay? We sing about them 3 times before we're finished. Okay, let's see if we can do it. Ready?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've sung my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've sung my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I've sung my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me.
I think you are a good singer. Okay, were you singing those ABCs with me? I hope so. All right. We did 2 letter projects already. We did a project with the letter A. Do you remember what that was? An apple. And we did a project with the letter B. Do you remember what that was? Bumblebee. Okay, so now we have to do a project with the letter C. Okay, I'm ready. I hope you're ready. I'm going to be right back and show you exactly what that is. Okay, our new letter for today is going to be the letter C. So let me show you the letter C right here. Here's the letter C. And you know what? This is the letter that starts my name. My name is Cecilia, and you call me Miss Ceil. Ceil is sort of a shortened Cecilia, okay? It's kind of like a nickname, but it really stands for Cecilia. So that's my letter. My letter is C, and that's what our letter is today. Now, what are we going to turn this C into? Let me show you. I hope when you see it, you can guess. Do you know what we changed the letter C into? Did you guess a cat? I hope so, because cat begins with the letter C, and we are going to turn our C into a cat, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, so here's the letter C. So what does our cat need? Well, our cat certainly needs some little cat ears, right? So in your pieces of the project, you have what looks like a triangle shape, and you have 2 of them. And those 2 triangle shapes get glued right on the top of the C, where your little cat's ear should go. Now, of course, your cat has something underneath those ears, right? You have some googly eyes, and I have some right here. So those googly eyes are going to go underneath your cat ears, and there will be 2 of them. Okay, you know what I'm going to show you? I'm going to show you my finished cat because it's a little bit easier to show you with the pieces on it. Okay, here it is. Now I know there are the ears and there are the eyes. Your little cat needs a little cat nose. And you have one of those, and it's a different shape. Do you know that shape? The shape of a heart, and that's what your little cat nose is going to look like, that little heart. So you're going to glue that onto the middle, right between the eyes. Now, there's something here that you are going to need your white crayon for. So you're going to have to find that white crayon. Your cat has some whiskers, right? So alongside your cat nose, you need to draw a few whiskers with your white crayon. And there's one more thing left for our little cat. And that's your cat tail. And that's going to go on the side of your letter C. And you will turn that C into a very cute cat. And cute starts with the letter C too. Okay. When you're done making your cat, you can color in your color booklet. And your color booklet says, My C Book. And it says by, and maybe your grown-up can write the name, your name there. Maybe mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, maybe your aunt or uncle. They can put your name down at the bottom because you are the one who will be coloring the C Book. Okay, so can you tell me what's sleeping in that letter C? A cat, that's right, and cat begins with the letter C. Let's see what other pictures begin with the letter C. Do you know what that is? A cupcake. Yes, cupcake starts with the letter C. And you can color your cupcake with any color frosting that you like. Maybe your favorite frosting. Do you know what this is? It's something that's in the sky on a rainy day. A cloud. Yes, cloud begins with the letter C. And the words are right underneath the pictures. They start with the letter C. Do you know what this is? Maybe mom or dad drives one of those, or grandma or grandpa. A car. That's right, car starts with the letter C. How about this? Do you know what that is? It's a vegetable that I like to eat. And bunny rabbits like it too. A carrot. A carrot begins with the letter C. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, here's another vegetable that I like to eat. Do you like that one? Corn. Corn on the cob. Corn begins with the letter C, and it says corn right here. And cob begins with the letter C, but that's not on the picture. Okay, how about this guy? Do you know what kind of animal that is? A cow. I bet you never saw a black and red cow. But you know what? That's the fun thing about coloring. You don't have to color them the way that you would normally see them. You can make them any color you want. If you want to make your cow purple or orange or blue, go right ahead and color it those colors. Because coloring is fun, and it's any color that you want to color. Okay. We were also learning something else when we were learning our letters. Do you remember? We were learning sign language. And remember what I said to you? Sign language is not talking with the words coming from our mouth. Sign language is talking with our hands and with our facial expression. Now, we learned words that started with the letter A, and we learned words that started with the letter B. And we're going to review them when we're finished, learning some new words that start with the letter C. So the first word I want to show you is our project. Our project is a cat. And I told you you had to make some whiskers onto your cat with your white crayon. So the sign word for cat is showing me his whiskers or her whiskers. So you're just going to pretend that you are showing me a cat's whiskers, and that's the sign for cat. Now, one of the other pictures was car. Pretend you're holding the steering wheel and move your hands slowly up and down. That's the sign for car. And another word that begins with C is children. You are considered a child. You are children. I'm considered an adult. I'm a grown-up. Okay, children are smaller than grown-ups. So you need to take your hand in front of you and about the height of your waist and just move it up and down to show me that children are smaller than grown-ups. Okay, another word that begins with the letter C is cookie. I happen to really like cookies. Did you ever bake cookies with mom or grandma or dad or grandpa or maybe your aunt or uncle? Sometimes you use a cookie cutter. So what we're going to do is take one hand and pretend that it's going to cut the cookies, and the other hand is our cookie dough. And we turn it on our hand as if we are making a cookie from the cookie cutter. Okay, another word that begins with the letter C is cold. It's starting to get cold out, isn't it? And sometimes when it's cold, ooh, we shake. That's the sign for cold. Take your hands and close them into two little fists and put your arms next to you and give a shake like you're shivering in the cold. Okay, another word that begins with the letter C is candy. I like candy too. I don't eat too much candy, but I like it. You have to take your pointer finger and point to your cheek and turn it a little bit. That's the word for candy. And one more word, close. As if you were going to close the door. Mommy might say, close the door, or close the toy box, or, I don't know, close the window. Okay, so you would take your hands and face them up and then turn them over as if you were shutting something. Close. Okay, let's go over those words again. Ready? Cat, car, children, cookie, candy, close, and cold. All right, we're going to practice the A and the B words too. Are you ready? With the letter A, we learned apple, we learned alligator, and we learned airplane. And with B, we learned baby, and we learned book, and we learned bath, and we learned bed, and bird, and bicycle, and banana, and broken. Okay, and let's do the C's one more time. Are you ready? Okay, cat, car, children, candy, cold, cookie, close. Okay, very good. We're going to keep practicing. You are really going to become good in sign language words. Okay, all right, we're done with talking about the letter C. The next thing we're going to do is hear a story. Now you can wait with your project and with your coloring and listen to the story, or you can pause me and start up again when you are ready. But I will be right back to read you a story. The name of today's story is Vincent Comes Home by Jessica Bagley and Aaron Bagley. And look, do you see who Vincent is? Vincent's a cat. That's because it's a C day. Okay, here he is. Vincent lived on a cargo ship. His paws had never touched land. There he is. Ship life was good. Fresh fish whenever he wanted. Seagulls to chase all day long. There he is, he's chasing the seagulls. And the night stars that charted the ship's course were the most beautiful sight he could imagine. Look at all of those stars in the sky. Vincent went about as he pleased. No one seemed to notice him much. Look, there he is, coming in with a fish. Here he's sleeping on the rope. And look over here, he's running between somebody's feet. Good thing they didn't step on him. The Domus carried goods from one port to another. They'd load up with chocolate from Zanzibar and deliver to Norway. Oranges from Florida ended up in Iceland. There's North America. That's where we're from. I see the ship there. And here's South America and Europe, Africa, Antarctica, Asia, and Australia. Wow, the ship went all over the world. Always coming and going, never staying. Vincent loved traveling to exciting new places, each one different from the last. But he could only enjoy them from a distance. Look, there he is, he's on the ship. The captain collected souvenirs from each port they stopped and displayed them in his cabin, Vincent's favorite place on the ship. They seemed to have visited every place imaginable. Every place except one. Wow, look at this. They went to Spain and India, Peru, Sydney, China, Belgium, Bangkok, Tokyo, Brazil, Buenos Aires, Greece, Mexico. They went to a lot of places. Even though we are far away, it's nice to know that home is always there, said the second mate. I can't wait to get home, said the first mate. The most exotic food in the world can't compare to a home-cooked meal, said the cook. Whenever I go home, I never want to leave. Where is this home place, thought Vincent. He didn't know what home was. A place you never want to leave? It sounds wonderful. Better than any place we visited. I'd like to go home one day. The next day, the ship pulled into another fine city. All hands on deck. Prepare to drop anchor. Vincent heard the first mate shout, "We're home!" The rest of the crew cheered. This is it. We have made it to home, thought Vincent. I can't wait to see it. Home must be the best place in the world. The ship docked and Vincent raced to the ship's railing and peered over the edge. This city doesn't look so different. Why is home so special? Just then, he saw one of the crew walking down the street with his duffel bag. I should follow him. Then I'm sure to see why home is so wonderful, thought Vincent. He followed the crewman for a while until he got to a building. As the crewman opened the door, a bunch of people yelled, "Welcome home!"
Vincent watched as all the people hugged and kissed the crewman. This is home, thought Vincent. I thought home was some amazing new city. He watched through the window for a long time as they ate and laughed and talked together. They all looked so happy. He left and walked around for a long time. He looked in a lot of windows and saw similar scenes. And one thing was the same in all the windows. Home isn't just a place, he thought. Home is where the people who love you are. I guess I don't have a home. Vincent padded around and looked up at the quiet night sky. At least the stars would always be there. Just then, he heard a familiar sound. You know what he heard? He heard some whistling. There you are, my boy. I've been looking all over for you. You've never left the ship before, said the captain. The captain scooped him up and scratched him under his chin and rubbed his belly. Let's go home. Oh, see that? Vincent did have a home after all. It was with the captain. The captain was looking for him the whole time. That's a nice story. I'm glad Vincent finally found his home. Okay, so just one more thing to do. We are going to finish up with a song.
Okay, boys and girls, we are going to end today's program with the Beanbag Rock. Now remember, with the Beanbag Rock, you need something to shake because we shake our beanbags. So you can go now and find something. And if you don't have a beanbag, that's okay. Maybe get your favorite stuffed animal. I like to use my little red dinosaur here. He's always fun. And I think he has some beans in his belly. He feels a little bit like a beanbag, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be a beanbag. It can be your favorite stuffed animal, or it can be a ball if you have one. It doesn't matter. Just something that you can shake around and move around to the song, to the music, okay? All right. Okay, I'm going to start it, and you join me as soon as you have something to shake. Here we go.
Beanbag rock, hold the beanbag on your head.
Can you put it on your head?
Hold the beanbag on your knees.
On your knee.
Hold the beanbag on your tummy
On your
and
tummy.
wiggle
Wiggle.
around if you please.
I know you
If
wiggle.
you please. Hold the beanbag way down low.
Low to the floor.
Hold it high in the air
Now
and
high
don't you
above your
let
head.
it go. Now shake and wiggle what you
Shake
do
and
in the
wiggle.
beanbag rock. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Everybody come on, shake your beanbag. Shake your beanbag, don't let it drop. Let's all do the beanbag rock. Hold the beanbag on your elbow.
On your elbow.
Hold the beanbag on your toes.
Your toes.
Hold the beanbag on your ear.
On your ear.
And let me see you wiggle your nose.
Can you do that?
Wiggle your nose. Hold the beanbag way down low.
Down low to the
Hold
floor.
it high in the air and
And
don't
then
you
high
let
to the
it go.
ceiling.
Now shake and wiggle.
Shake and
Don't you
wiggle.
doing the beanbag rock? Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Come on, shake your
Shake your
beanbag.
beanbag.
Shake, shake, shake your beanbag. Stop. It's called the beanbag rock.
All right. Very, very good. I hope you had fun with that one. We haven't done that in a while. Okay. All right, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed today. And I hope you enjoyed learning about the letter C and doing your project and listening to the story. I had fun. I hope you did too. Okay, so until the next time, stay well, be good, and I'll see you then. Bye.